Hey everybody! It's been a little long time coming since our last video from Walker Stalker, and it's been about 3 weeks since our 2018 venture.
It's been 3 weeks already?
Yeah, over to Atlanta for Walker Stalker. But hey, we're here, and it's about time for us to give you a review slash recap slash how to survive for next year's. We may go, we may not. Let's see. Hopefully, we finally get James to come down there. No excuses this time. Before we begin, though, a few usual announcements. If you're a fan of the channel, then you know that we do everything here for charity. So if you guys can help out, please donate down below. Links in our Twitch and YouTube channels. Currently, we're at level 2, trying to raise money for the Humane Society. So if you can donate, please click that link, follow it through, and donate money right to them. If you can't, that's okay. We understand that, especially with the holidays coming up. Money might be a little tight. So we can do to help us out is just to like, subscribe, and follow us on other social medias. We're obviously here on Twitch and YouTube. But you can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. And if you are following us on YouTube, Kelsey, what can they do to get notifications?
Click the bell. Click the bell to receive notifications when we upload new videos. We upload many types of videos, so maybe you're not down for this, but you might be down for some other things that we do. Hopefully we'll get some more content up as we're getting some time off for the holidays. So.
Yeah, so speaking of holidays, happy Thanksgiving. And thank you guys for checking us out. We appreciate it. We love having conversations with you all.
And remember, if you can't donate your money, you can donate your time to any of the organizations that we support or any organizations that you support. And if you're having trouble finding a place in your area that you can donate your time, reach out to us in any of our various outlets, and we will help you find something in your area.
Yes, especially now there's always soup kitchens looking for people to help serve food or
pack bags for, meals that they're giving to people for the holidays.
Wrap presents for kids coming up.
Get the poor little kitties and puppies off the streets because it's cold.
Feed them, show them some love. But
clean their boxes. But, we'll
fun
help
stuff,
you if you can't find something in your area and you want to do something. We're absolutely here for that as well.
There you go.
Just added that to our channel.
Yeah, why not?
So.
Sure. Comment down below. We'll help you guys out. We'll help you help them because they need it more than us.
For sure.
All right, so let's kick it off. So we went down to, east.
We went east.
We went east to Atlanta, Georgia. It's only a 2.5 hour drive.
Wasn't bad at all.
Wasn't bad, no.
I stayed awake the whole time.
Yeah, that's the first.
Boom.
So quick drive over there, and we met some friends out there.
We just knew.
Yeah. Which was, we went with some people. They're fans and not super fans like we are, of course. But it was exciting. We explained to them what kind of to expect.
Can you really prepare anyone for what to expect?
No. Yeah. It's a little insane.
Yeah. So that was a different experience to have our friends there.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was good to have like a little medium between the two of us sometimes. So yeah.
So we ended up going over there with our friends. We picked up there early Friday morning. So that way we checked in the hotel and got over to Walker Stalker, got a badge. Very quick, very easy.
Yeah, I was actually surprised because other years we've had
like an hour. So
quite the wait.
Yeah. VIP once again this year. So we got pretty much jumped right in there.
Fun fact, our one friend, I don't know, she must have gotten her VIP online or something, and it actually was mailed to her, so she didn't have to wait in the lines to get her badge. Not that there was much of a line. We got there right when VIP opened, which VIP opens an hour before Gen Pop or whatever you call it, Gen Admission. So we didn't have any trouble. I think last year we waited in a line for a little bit, and so I think it was a little bit busier for VIP. But yeah, she managed to get hers in the mail, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so I think next year definitely look to do that. Order it. And just have it delivered to your house, so you don't have to worry about waiting in lines and anything. Just throw it out.
You just put your badge on and just walk in.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah. And also, if you're gonna order VIP tickets, they're already advertising for next year. Don't buy them. Wait, because they always go on sale.
Yeah. So
always.
We received VIP discount emails all the way up until the week of Walker Stalker. So I think the culture's kind of changing a little bit. Like our first year we went Gen Admission, we were like, oh, you gotta go VIP. And then this year we got VIP like right off the rip for like Black Friday or something. And they were offering buy like Gen admission, at least, buy one, get 3 free, like ridiculous tickets up until Walker Stalker. So the culture's changed quite a bit with the culture of the show that has changed, I think.
Also, I think that the production value of the Walker Stalker convention, a lot of the lines were about equal for VIP and general admission, which is kind of frustrating where you'd see a general admission person get in line after you, but somehow get ahead of you and you're VIP just because your line is so long and theirs is shorter. And it's like, I paid extra for this and I'm not seeing the results.
I think, unfortunately, as the years have gone on, VIP has turned into not so VIP, which is unfortunate. But, they're letting in X amount of people per VIP, letting X amount of gen in, and, you got to clear your platinum and your gold lines first. I know we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves, but it was kind of a natural segue. So anyway, we went VIP. We would not pay for gold or platinum, I don't think.
Unless they'll have sales on those too. But like I said, those are in much lower quantities. So if you have the money to spend, you might want to jump on that because those are released slowly in waves. But still, there were still like 25%
there are other reasons to do that too,
yeah.
which we can get into. But.
Yeah, but VIP, I mean, I think a normal price is like $230, $250, $240 per VIP, and then they had 50% off.
They do BOGOs.
And then they had $100. Yeah, they had BOGOs and they had $100 basically for VIP. So you're looking at less than 50% they could have paid for it. So we paid
the max price that you could pay for VIP because we just like, oh, this is before, the tragic incident of this past season, season 8. So we were like, yeah, we got to get on it. But anyway, we digress, of course.
Yeah. So if there's one thing, wait. I think that definitely this year, like each year we learned a bit more. First year was don't go gen admission, go VIP, and then it's like, go VIP, but show up early and you have all these other stuff. Now it's like just wait. Don't buy it right out of the box because you'll be able to get it for very, very much cheaper, at least 50% off.
Yeah. So, hold out. If you haven't held out, you still have your tickets, so you're still going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah. So, let's actually get into it. And do you want to talk about everybody we met? Do you want to talk about the general impression still, or what do you want to do?
I think let's go through everyone we met.
Okay.
And let's talk about the nitty-gritty of the convention itself after that.
Okay. So we came in ready to go right out the gate.
Boom.
So if you're not familiar with it, VIP, Gold, and Platinum get basically an hour and a half ahead of general admission. Mm-hmm. So it's like, oh, that's awesome, but it's also kind of because you're actually competing with yourselves, So even if you're in line as a VIP, Gold, and Platinum, still go ahead of you, but you find some really good short lines or no lines at all for some of these people, and it's a good opportunity to see someone without much of a wait. So first thing we saw was the wonderful, the beautiful, the multi-talented Yvette Nicole Brown.
We love her.
She's not an actor on The Walking Dead.
She's a heavy participant in The Walking Dead culture.
Yes. She's right up there with Chris, obviously.
Yeah.
And we also love her from Community.
Community, yeah.
So
she's awesome.
I love to see her.
She was so sweet too, and she was so excited.
Yeah, and it's her first year there.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
for her to be part of the family, and it was new for her, and it was not new for us, which is kind of weird. So it was really cool to meet her, and she looked amazing, of course. But yeah, she was really awesome. It was nice to meet her.
Yeah. Oh, I always love. Sometimes I meet these people, you just wish you had more time to talk with them. That's definitely one of the people.
She was definitely pushing her line along. I feel like she was getting quite a crowd because she's in so many other things. So.
And she thought she wasn't going to. She was like, I don't know, like I might come here and have call people, but people told her
she was
her
very
not to have
surprised, pleasantly surprised with her turnout.
Yes. Every time we walked by, she had people in line.
Yeah. I mean, she's a funny lady. I like her.
So
we're gonna jump around a little bit. We want to talk about our experiences with different actors in a different order than we probably have in the past. So we're kind of staying outside the realm of actual actors. We met a lot of people that were peripherally involved, or I guess kind of the reason for the series itself. So I am horrible at saying this guy's name. I'm
Oh,
so sorry.
so this is in collaboration with Robert Kirkman. Obviously, if you know Robert Kirkman, he's the one who did the comics, and he worked with Jay Bonancina, who did the books. If you haven't read the books, they are great. Now, this is thick because it's a two-parter. I do own all the single ones over there, but this is parts 1 and 2, and it contains the background, the backstory of the governor. So if you know the governor from the comic book, this is his backstory, not the governor from the show. But this is in-depth, it's amazing, and it gives you really necessary character development for this crazy-ass guy in the comic book world. Completely different from the show. This guy
seems like a long time ago the governor was a thing in the show.
I know, but
like those episodes were amazing if you go back. So
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I started reading one of these books too. So
yeah, I mean, it's
Jay was awesome.
yes.
He was so cool. Mm-hmm. That was his wife with him, right?
No, I think it was just
or was that his?
Just an assistant, and then there was another guy from like a bookstore by him that was there. But we talked about music, some of the bands he likes listening to. Yeah, he lives up in Chicago. You know, this is great about Walker Stalker is you get this opportunity to just have these conversations. And sometimes when you meet an actor, it seems forced and not interested, but other times you meet these people and it's very like nonchalant, like
organic,
yeah,
like, genuine,
yeah.
And he was awesome. And we stood there, we talked to him for a while. Like I feel like I almost like cut us off because we were like, I'm sorry, I'm monopolizing your
20
time.
minutes,
like,
yeah, and there might be like someone else
so,
coming up in line and.
No, he was super cool and really open. So if you get a chance to meet him,
yep.
He seems like the kind of person that would want to build those personal relationships versus just like
definitely
take your money and sign. Like,
yeah, it's like one of those people like, oh, I'd love to grab a drink with you later or something.
I'm kind of upset because I feel like people don't realize the people that are behind what Walking Dead is as like this force, and he's part of that, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think people sometimes take the time to appreciate like Kirkman or Jay, you know, like
I think Kirkman gets. I know he's never actually shown up there. I'm actually surprised he never comes down.
I really wish we could.
He might be an introvert, but yeah, Jay Bonancina, and it's almost like a satellite to the show. I mean, it's definitely the show first mentality, but you know, you do meet some people who are part of the Walking Dead universe, but outside the show, such as our next wonderful person we met. There we go. So this is cool. Melissa Hutchison, if you don't know her, she is a voice actor for Clementine from the Telltale series. Unfortunately, Telltale has closed, but good news is that the Walking Dead series games hasn't picked up by the company owned by Rob Kirkman, so they will be doing all the games going forward, at least to close out this chapter of the series.
Melissa was awesome too.
Yes, such a sweetheart.
And she was so happy to be there. And,
yeah,
like she's done the circuit before, obviously, but she was so sweet, and we sat and talked to her for a while as well. I don't play the games, but Jay does, and I am an avid watcher since they're Telltale.
She's watched
so I have emotional input into that game. Even as a bystander.
We did. We do have we should probably do another continue that series of Jay plays the game from like what would James do. And it's pretty interesting.
Actually, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and it's what's great about the games is that it comes full circle where it's Clementine being the one taken care of, and you see her mature and grow up into this warrior, and then it's end up being her taking care of someone else. And there's a very cool dynamic. Like the picture that we chose, there's like basically a shot for shot of like her being the one with the axe caring for a child, and it's very reminiscent to some of the scenes you'll see in The Walking Dead where they'll call out back to like season 1, like the hospital scene, or even like the broken down car scene from the first episode with Carl walking through it. But it's a great story. If you haven't played the games, check it out. It's not very video gamey. It's not very challenging, but it's such a great story. The choices you make.
I don't know. I tried to play it, and I thought it was very video gamey. Okay,
it's like a choose your own adventure, but there are some button mashing and everything. I wish there was like a thing to turn those off. Like I just want to choose.
I just want to tell the story.
Yeah, but it's also very complicated because you're not sure what choice.
And the screen will be like, I got to this one point, and Herschel will remember this. Herschel will remember what you said, and it's just so like, oh,
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean? What did I do?
shit. But it's pretty cool. If you've never played them, you should check them out for sure.
Love those games.
She was awesome. She was very sweet.
Yeah.
We enjoyed meeting her for sure.
So let's jump into another category of pictures/people we met. Fear the Walking Dead. It's been a rough season so far.
It hasn't, but
it
was really fucking good. Sorry,
season
really
4, like the first half
And
of
then-
season 4 was great, and then season 4 mid finale happened, and then everything kind of. They're just what's bad about Fear the Walking Dead is they just don't know what direction to go to. But once again, that's not the actor's fault whatsoever. They do what they need to do. They do what the writers tell them, what the directors tell them, and they're amazing
Right,
people.
it's not the actor's deal.
They have quite the cast, actually. I mean, it's an
Their
amazing,
cast-
amazing cast.
It is really cool.
You think
And we
about,
met
like,
a lot
everybody.
of people last year. So we met Coleman Domingo last year.
Oh, he's awesome.
Fucking Madison, what's her name?
If you didn't ask me,
I know, right?
Yeah,
Right. We
but
met
yeah,
Madison,
Madison
and we also met. Who did we meet last year?
is great.
The love of my life. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yes, dreamy guy there from the farm.
McDreamy from the
from the
farm.
farm who died.
But anyway, we met a ton of the characters last year. You can check out our video from last year. But we still had more characters to meet. So we want to start out. We met Mel, who I can't remember his real name. I'm really bad at this. We have a cheat sheet. I'm bad.
So Kevin, I want to say Zeggers. So he was from the Vultures, which I love that group.
I thought that group was great.
Yeah,
I thought it was
'cause-
very honest.
Yeah, and
what
it
would
wasn't
happen.
like black and white, like good and evil. They're just like, I'm just gonna wait you guys out, take your shit, and when you
Yeah,
die,
we're just gonna wait for you guys to blow yourselves
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
and
we're
we're gonna pick up with them.
we're not gonna kill you, but we're not
Yeah.
gonna help you. So good luck.
He was super nice.
Yeah, and spoiler alert. Hope he doesn't get mad that we're sharing this, but he might appear again somehow
His time might not be.
in the Walking Dead universe. I'm thinking possibly spin-off, possibly
Well, you never know what's gonna happen with what they're
web series.
planning.
Yeah, I mean they have 3 movies coming out, but could be a web series, like the background of the Vultures. I mean, I love like that story, and I love to hear more about it,
Yeah, but I think
especially with Charlie being a possibly main character.
I just feel like
we-
that they could have done so much more with that group because
yeah.
there's got to be more to how they got to be where they are. So, as a person, he was awesome. He spent some time with us. Obviously, he's loving being a part of this whole culture that is The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. So, yeah, he was cool.
Yeah, nice guy. All right, next up, crazy.
Maggie
Just-
Grace,
yeah.
Al.
And one of the things that Kelsey had to ask her was, how did she build up, I guess, the guts to cut her hair? Like, how did that happen?
So she hasn't always had short hair, right? And she was in Lost. She had longish hair in Lost.
She played
Just,
like the
longer.
pretty blonde
She played like pretty blonde.
Barbie kind of girl. And
I never watched Lost. Which I hate is in the comment below if you want. Maybe I should watch Lost. But I was like, so is this your decision or was this for the character? And she said it was her decision. She was like, it's so liberating. I'm like,
yeah, she cut it herself.
yeah.
Can you imagine
Yeah.
that? My God.
Anyway, she's very different in person. She has this gorgeous, like, red jumpsuit on, bomb heels. She was so sweet. She's awesome.
There's one thing, like, I feel like the Fear the Walking Dead cast are very tall.
They're
Yeah.
all so tall, but they don't seem so tall.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. I would look like a little mouse on the screen.
Yeah. The pictures you do is a little
I'd look
mouse.
like a chubby mouse on the
They'd have
screen.
to, like,
Maybe like
can we get a step stool for Kelsey again? Get a step stool, Kelsey. Thank you. I guess it's like the Hobbit over here.
I'm like, I asked someone, I think I asked tonight, but we'll get there. But I asked someone, how tall are you without your hair? She's like 5'8". I'm like,
That's my height and a good day.
no hope for me.
Yeah.
So, but Maggie Grace was amazing. She was super cool. It's just very vibrant personality.
Yeah.
You know, everyone. I mean, we've had some not so great experiences with people before, but everyone this year that we actually like talked to,
Yeah.
really good experiences. She was awesome.
And when we say like you know, a lot of these women are beautiful, we mean, you know, not just their looks, but just like the personality, just how open and engaging they are.
Oh,
just,
yeah.
Just great people.
I mean, if you think about it, like, let's say you just like walk down the street, like you're not going to talk to everybody, but you have 100 people in your line. You're gonna talk to everybody, and they just have that personality. They're just like, I am so excited to meet everyone that is excited to be here and meet me. And even if you're not excited to be here and meet me, I want to have a conversation with you. I want to know why you love this so much. I want to get some feedback, and we'll talk about that with Denai actually.
Yeah. But I think we bring a little swagger with us too, a little openness.
Listen, we're veterans of the shit here. It's not our first rodeo.
But next one is one of my personal favorites from the show. Not only this show, but another little show called Mindy's Project. If you don't know him,
Mindy's Project.
Garrett Delahunt, awesome guy, awesome character. I was so excited to see him come on the show.
He was also Southern in Mindy's Project too.
Yeah, well, that's just kind of his thing. That Southern gentleman. He was actually a Southern gentleman. We met him. When he was posing for the pictures, he was like, "I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna put my arm around your wife." And
for the picture.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, of course. That's all you're gonna do? No.
but yeah, that was very Southern gentleman.
Yeah,
him.
And I was like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's the man he plays. I was excited for him to come on the show, and his first monologue, I thought he knocked out of the park. He's a man that can hold the camera by himself.
He's a cool character.
Him and Morgan really
their bond
feed off each other really well. I could see a buddy cop show with those guys. Definitely.
I would so watch that. It was so fun. But he was awesome. That was really nice of him. So.
Yeah. It was towards the end of the day, and he was
looking a little haggard, but
tired.
He was down to keep meeting people. Yep. He kept his line open, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Next one. Oh my God. And, we didn't really realize what else she's been in. Obviously, she was in 40-Year-Old Virgin, but she was also in Mad TV, and she feels familiar because she is familiar. Like, if you've grown up in our era, like, she's in so many things that you don't even realize, and you don't realize she's a part of your life. But Mo was so warm, and she chatted with us for the longest time. She was chatting with everyone for the longest time. Like, not to say she's just disregarding the people that are lined up to see her, but she just genuinely wanted a connection with everyone that came to see her, and it was so awesome. Yeah.
We talked to her about. I asked her if it was her idea or if it was the show's idea to integrate her comedic personality, or rather her comedic, I guess, past into the role. And she said that was actually why she was picked. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was so cool. I thought it was cool for Walking Dead. I thought it was cool for her.
Yeah. Like to be hunted out, we want her.
Yeah, but she didn't even realize that she was being asked to audition. Yeah. Like, she didn't realize that she was being selected. So she told us the story. It's pretty cool for her to open up like that.
Yeah. And it's really fun, seeing those characters open up, like truthfulness. Like, it reminds me of Walking Dead. She just had a baby. She just brought a baby. Rosita.
No, it wasn't Rosita.
Yeah, Rosita just. But that's her. That's what she plays. But I can't think of her name right now.
Really?
But she just had had a baby, and like her mom was arguing with her grandma, and she opened up about her family drama.
She just opened up because her phone went off while we were meeting her, and she was like, "This is my mom. She's complaining about my grandma, and they're all together and whatever."
Yeah,
and
it's oh hey,
hey, you're a real human. Cool.
I thought it was all glitz and glamour, and it's nah, I'm just human. Yeah, like you said. Yeah.
She did an amazing job in this week in the episodes. The last 2 weeks.
Just human. I mean, Mo over there fought off, I believe it was stomach cancer. Something like that. Yeah, she talked about that on the Talking Dead. That's oof.
She's come a long way. Damn.
Builds that character, I guess.
She's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go do what I want because what can go wrong? Jenna Elfman is next.
No secret to the stage, I guess, or you've seen her in Dharma.
Listen, Dharma and Greg is the strongest thing that I know her from.
My God.
I don't know why I know that show so well. I don't know why. It's weird. It was an integral part of my middle school years or something. I don't even know, but I love her, and she was really cool. I love that she signed in blue, actually. she chatted with us for a little bit too. Obviously, an effervescent personality, just completely open to, those connections with her fans. And she's been around the block a bit. Like, she's been in a bunch of things. This is not her first time meeting fans. Like, this is
First time
just
at the Walker Stalker.
a different kind. Yeah, a different kind of interaction. But
yeah, different fans from Dom and Greg, I'm sure.
I'm sure. She was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Specific stories that I can recall from her, but it was really nice to meet her. Just in context, because I've known her from so many other things.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And that's what I mean. Like, you start going through this For the Walking Dead actors, and it's like, oh, they're pulling from decent sized actors. It's like, oh my god, these are great people they're bringing in. Only the writing just get better. Like, I can't say writing. I feel like it's not the writer's fault because the direction is.
You're venturing into dissecting The Walking Dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay.
You are crossing shows.
I'm crossing the line.
I am not James.
I'm not Morgan.
Although I have many feelings, I do not share them. The next person that I have to share with you is Denai Garcia.
Yay! Love
Luciana.
her. So glad they brought her in. They never did explain how she got back to the group.
I mean,
but you know what? That's okay.
Do they explain much of anything anymore?
But
anyway,
lovely person. Oh my gosh,
okay,
so
sweet.
I
had to dig on this. Okay, I had to dig on this, and maybe it wasn't appropriate. You looked a little shocked that I asked this question, but I was like, I wasn't drunk at that point.
Me shocked at what you do?
I didn't have any drinks.
Never.
I was sober, so I was like, if y'all need ethanol, okay, and someone shoots a hole in a tank and it's pouring out of the tank, why do you just watch it pour out of the tank? She's like, no, it was empty. I'm like, what? So she was actually really receptive to
yeah,
this.
she's like, wait, like that's what we saw like on set, and then she's like, I have to go back and watch that.
Yeah, she's like, I have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, as a viewer, I'm just seeing this ethanol pouring out, and I'm like, put your mouth in it, even if there's like zombie guts from the bullets. Like, you still need that ethanol to live.
You gotta roll those dice. I mean, either die now or you try it.
So I have to say that's something that really frustrated me about Fear this season.
Hey, this isn't Dissect the Walking Dead.
I know.
No.
But I actually probed. I came up to these characters ready to ask real questions.
Yes.
Or these actors rather, and I thought that was an important probing question, and I hope she genuinely went and checked out what they actually aired to see how that could have been misconstrued, because what the fuck? She is also 5'8" without heels. And her heels were gorgeous.
Very beautiful.
They were flowery and beautiful. Anyway, she was awesome.
Yes. And like some of these people I've been talking, like I just love to see them again. It's like, you guys want to go off like dinner and drinks or something?
Yeah, right.
But the next actress was a little busy because she's
a little important.
Headlining it. She's not only popular from For the Walking Dead, but she also has a big following from the 100, and that is our little Australian friend over here, Alicia Demon-Carey, playing Alicia.
Yeah. Her earrings were a bomb.
It's so funny to hear people speaking their native tongue, like versus like their American accent, though.
I liked it.
It's like, I don't have an accent.
Somehow made her hotter. I don't know.
Can she be any more hotter?
I don't know. She's legal, right? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, at least most of the states.
Well, the 100 was like kids, right?
No. 100 was I don't
know anything about the 100.
It's an interesting story. It's a CW show, I think. So you can once you say CW, you know what kind of story you're in for.
Anyway,
but she's awesome. Unfortunately,
her line was insane.
Yeah, so no selfies with her. It was just autograph, quick meet and greet.
Yeah, she wasn't doing just meet and greet. She was only doing like signatures.
Yeah, but like, it is not. You can't really get that much of a conversation. Kind of reminded me of Carl.
I did tell her how bomb her earrings were.
Yes, and I slipped her my number. No phone call yet, but
we'll see. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Speaking of Carl, we did get a chance to jump in his line real quick. Just to be like, hey, man.
Because we got Carl's signature last year before we knew that.
Yeah.
If you don't know, spoiler alert.
I mean, it's too late now for spoiler. But he's just, I felt so bad because it just reminds me of like your brother. It's like a younger guy.
Dude, he's so young. He is my brother's age, right? He's a little older.
A little another year or two, yeah.
And I was like,
I can't believe that shit.
I like melted. I was like, we miss you. We met you
like,
last
so
year before we knew you died. And I wish you the best of luck. And I know you're going to be so prosperous because you're so talented. Like, and he seemed to have good spirits.
He's doing his own thing in California. He's trying to, as far as I know, trying to get acting gigs. But he's got his music gig. I mean, that's like it's a passion project for him.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully it turns into something.
No, he's.
But I've seen him play some video games online with like, you know.
I mean, he's been an actor since he was like 10 years old. So
yeah, it's tough though. I mean,
I was like, oh, honey.
I know, like a lot of people
I
like.
called him honey too.
You probably did. Yeah. Well,
like,
you're twice his age.
Can I have a hug?
Can I just
Can I just hug you?
Because
Like, we just really miss you. And I was like, it was rough. Like, we didn't get a picture or anything this year because we got a signature last year, but little did we know.
We got both last year.
We didn't even fucking know. So.
No. Should know. God damn it. But he was great. So, hopefully.
Someone that we don't have a picture of for this year, but.
Well,
we also went and saw Lenny James this year.
We did, yeah.
We
Did a quick pass through for Lenny James, just because we went to him 2 years ago now, just to be like, hey, you know, our buddy James gonna make it, yada yada yada. He still can't make it. That's son of a bitch. But you know, one of these days, James will make it. Actually, let's talk about James's meetups with people. So first year we met Lenny James and told him about. Our buddy James.
This is the first person we ever met.
Yeah,
too.
couldn't make it because he's just having a newborn baby basically a couple weeks ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was born right after
the season premiere.
Right after
during the season premiere. She went into labor. Yeah,
that was the season finale.
Premiere. We'll fact check that.
Anyway, he couldn't make it because newborn baby. So we got an autograph and a phone video of Lenny James saying, "Hey James, you know, sorry I couldn't make it, but I just want to say hello. You know, good luck."
Mind you, that was our very first experience at Walker Stalker with an actor, and we were just like Lenny James set the tone for all other actors. Like he just like blew us the fuck away. He's like, "Give me your phone. Does it take video?" Or no, he was like, "Does your phone take video?" We're like, yeah." And he's like, "Can I have it?" And he fucking. Sorry, I'm swearing, but he made a video for James, and we just lost our minds.
Yeah,
we lost our minds. So, so this year.
Well, before that, even last year, we got another person. We got in line. So every year we try to get in line to get somebody. So last year we got in Greg Nicotero's line, and he said, "Hey, you know, my good friend's a big fan of yours." You know, but he couldn't make it again because it was his son's birthday, and it's his first birthday for his son, basically. You know, can we just get like an autograph for him? He was like, "Can I see your phone?" And I was like, "That's weird, but okay, sure, here's my phone." He was like, "Give him a call, will you?" I was like, "All right." He was like, "I want to talk to him." So we called James right there.
He called James there's reception on the spot.
Yeah, so he's on the phone talking to James.
Nick Taro did.
Yeah. And it's like, hey, you know, I heard you're a big fan, so you couldn't make it this year. And it's just like, oh, it's awesome. You know, he's so cool. I actually do that for him. And it's just fun because when we go down there, obviously James is a huge fan. And this is something James and I and Kelsey and a lot of people share together. And every year we try to do something for him. And every year it's just, you know, it keeps getting better and better. But we did have a surprise for James this year, which we'll hold off until we actually get to that actor. And we'll let you guys know what we did for him this year.
He already knows. Jay can't keep a secret and save his life.
I can't.
But anyway,
I hate it. Like at Christmas, birthdays. Like if I get something, I just want to. I like. This make you happy.
Like, do you want to know? Do you want to know?
It's gonna make you happy. Here, have it. I want you to have it. Like, I hate this. It doesn't make me happy holding on to it. Doesn't make you happy. Have it now.
I'm very lucky that you just get me things all the time for no reason.
Wait, you want that? Order. But yeah.
All right, so let's actually move to the Walking Dead cast.
And this year it was great because some actors and actresses hasn't returned back to Walker Stalker just because they were on the series previously, maybe a few seasons ago. So they took a couple years hiatus. So this year they actually did get a chance to come back, which was awesome because I love them. And it was great to actually sit down and talk to them. And we're going to kick it off with one of our best interactions, I think. Great guy, amazing just personality. Everyone who met him, you can see they're all smiling and cracking up. And that is Lou Temple.
Okay, so
We
spent some time with him at the Halloween party. So
I remember that.
Every year we go to the Halloween party. If you don't recall, there's pictures on our Facebook and maybe Instagram. I don't know. So every year they have. We didn't see VIP tickets available. Wish we did because I would have fucking obviously. We were trying to get VIP Halloween party anyway.
So that's another thing. Quick segue. If you see VIP Halloween party tickets, get them because you get basically interact with.
You get
actors.
to Halloween party with the actors, and I think it's open bar.
Probably. It's worth it.
Anyway, we never saw it, so.
But there was a VIP section. I don't know what the hell that was about. It's probably
whatever.
Anyway,
the venue was different. Well, no, the venue was different this year as well.
Yeah.
So in past years, it's been this big banquet hall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like actually inside the center,
Georgia convention center.
Yeah.
And it was really awkward because you'd have so much space that people wouldn't be encouraged to interact because they could be sitting at tables. This year, they moved the venue. I can't remember where it was.
It was actually in the neighboring hotel, Omni Hotel, I want to say.
Oh, it was in the Omni, yeah. It was in the Omni. And it was a smaller space, so people were, like, more interactive. But I feel like they also had more activities. So in past years, it's just been a DJ, maybe you got a costume contest, like, here and there. But they had performers, I think, throughout the entire thing. They had a really strong theme. The hostess was in front for pictures.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
And then they had ribbon dancers. They had like all sorts of hula hoop dancers. Like they had entertainment throughout.
Yeah.
So even if you weren't drinking, partying, dancing there for the club scene, the music was really good if you were there for that. But the performances would keep you engaged.
Yeah.
So whereas in past years there wouldn't have been as many performances and people would just been sitting awkwardly at tables, I feel like there was a lot more crowd engagement.
Less tables, more dance floor.
And, you know, much like many other years that we've experienced Walker Stalker Halloween party, obviously we showed up and we were like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden the party's over. So the time passed very quickly.
Alcohol.
But there were some actors frolicking around amidst.
It was fun to see them just like kind of walk by. It's just like we're just like, hey, I was hanging out. And it's like,
so Lou was one of those actors. So I hung out with Lou for a while. Actually, we were at the front. You were at the front. You pushed to the front, like you were just in the front.
Yeah,
it was cool.
I was raising the roof.
You were raising the roof. You were hanging out with some biddies, and I was like hanging out with Lou, whatever. So we actually ended up. He was there the next day, and we went to his booth and spent an inordinate amount of time at his booth.
Oh my god, yeah. We just got talking. It wasn't what happens like when we're talking like when you meet like these people and they want to have a conversation, they'll have a conversation with you. And we had just bullshit about
He was in Alabama for like a month.
Yeah, he was like, oh yeah, I went to these bars, went to these restaurants, went to this. It's like, oh my god, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But next time you gotta call us.
Yeah,
man.
so hopefully he gets back to us. So he gave us his email. So we emailed him. I'll probably stalk him on Twitter too and just be like, hey, haven't heard from you in a while.
Next time you're in Alabama, we'll show you a good time. / we'll probably like.
Well, I want to use that phrase, but you know.
Well.
We'll take you out to our favorite bars and restaurants. Yeah.
It was just really cool to be able to interact with him in that way that he knew places that we are like, this is where we live.
Yeah.
And
he's just like he's just a fun guy, you know. I love meeting people that said that positivity, you know, like someone who's going to energize you, and that's definitely what Lou Temple brings to the table. I think I think we'd have a good time out there drinking with him. So hopefully he comes down.
Or drinking, whatever.
Or eating, you know.
Or
take
eating.
him out the best places to eat.
If you're not familiar with who Lou is, he was one of the prisoners.
Oh yeah, Axel.
Axel.
It's a great character too. Completely different from the comic book character, but physically wise, anyways. I thought he played that character amazingly. I mean, that was just a great season too.
It's like I was just selling pills, man.
Yeah, like I like my pharmaceuticals. I ain't no murderer.
Yeah.
Or I ain't no killer. Super great guy. Photo op. He was like, do your favorite superhero pose or something like that.
Yeah, that's on. I think that's on our.
I
Facebook.
think that's what we have taken. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see him again.
Lou, love you, Lou.
Yeah, shout out. Another great guy from that season.
It's a different season.
Yeah. No, the prison season.
Oh, it's
governor season.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So we're looking at, if you remember, he was one of the governor's henchmen, not Martinez, but this was Schumpert. Travis Love, actually. Crazy story he told us, and just another positive guy.
Oh, he was so cool.
Like I said, like the best people you meet there are the ones that are positive. Not necessarily the biggest names, but the people that are just like leave an impression of happiness and joy. And this guy would just talk about us, or talk to us about anything, basically. So he had a funny start.
I asked him who his trainer was.
Yeah, so she asked him who his trainer was, and ended up being that he trains himself. Basically, he has a brother, and that brother competition, his brother would come home and he'd be jacked and be like, oh, I gotta hit the gym some more, and they just kind of see who can get bigger.
Brother competition.
Yeah, it's great. So he actually was a computer science teacher not too long ago, but due to layoffs where he worked, he was like, you know what? I've had this dream, and this is the perfect time to do it. I don't have a job. Might as well go for it. And he went and tried acting. So he worked on the Walking Dead set for a while, and when they were casting for it, he actually had an in now knowing everybody, and they actually casted him for it, which is crazy. But what's also awesome about him is they didn't let go of those computer science roots, because he's multi-talented, and he's doing visual effects for a show coming up. I can't remember the name of it right now, but IMDb it. No. But he's such a nice guy, too. And, good guy.
I think I didn't even say hello to him, and he hugged me. So that's how open he is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If a person you meet hugs you first, you're like, oh, this guy's all right.
Yeah.
They're good people.
We had a good time talking to him.
Yeah.
But he's really, really cool.
Yeah, some like superhero thing. It hasn't come out yet. I think it was on Netflix. Oh, I gotta look it up, though. Or IMDb, Travis Love. And I'm sure he'll get some sort of credit for the visual effects on that.
Yeah.
But if you need a job, we're hiring over here.
What?
In Floyd.
Oh.
That'd be fun. But all right.
It's a different kind of crossover.
Another dead character that we got to meet.
We love the dead characters, if you can't tell.
I mean, like I said, you miss a chance to meet him, and then you finally do get that chance. And it's great to actually talk to him a little bit. And this is Austin Nichols.
All right.
Who played kind of a douchebag.
Listen, I want to be honest, and I'll include my story about Michael Trainer.
Yeah.
Here. So I have a hard time sometimes separating character from reality. So I have trepidations about meeting certain actors because I have feelings about their characters.
You get attached to the show.
Okay. I really hate Spencer as a character. And I was like, nah, fuck Austin Nichols. Fuck Austin Nichols. And then finally I was like, same as Michael Trainer if you watch our past videos.
Yep.
I had to warm up to the idea of meeting Austin Nichols, even though he is a very attractive person.
I was going to say, I think when he first saw
So
him.
the first year when we were Jen Admission and they were walking him through, I was like, damn, he's very attractive. Okay, because he is. And he was still a live character, and he was still, like, a good person. But then he kind of sucked. So...
He stole the pickles.
Yeah. I would still whiskey and pickles, too, though. Honestly. I hate whiskey, but I would do it. So it was really nice to meet him once I warmed up to the idea of meeting him. Just like Michael Trainer, who we also did go see again and said, hey, this is our third year seeing you.
Oh, yeah.
YouTubomb.com. He's got mad shit going on with YouTube. But Austin Nichols... really, like, not what I expected at all. I have to say this is, like, the most...
Well, he's a great actor because he's very soft-spoken, very... She's very, like,
low-key.
Introvert.
He's, like, a low-key person for an actor.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, he's very soft-spoken. And I was very interested by that. Like, okay, so you're not Spencer. It's okay now. I can cross it. I did love Spencer, how he left the show. I do love that.
Yeah, that was...
And he put on our
yeah. Because that's a classic quote from the...
I got guts.
Negan about him. Yeah. So he's like, oh, I see. I don't think he got guts. And like, they cuts him up, like, there they are.
They've been there all along. Anyway, Austin Nichols is awesome. He was also, which I realized the other day, in Day After Tomorrow.
Obviously. Who would argue against that?
One of my favorite movies.
Plays, once again.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me. One of my favorite movies.
Prissy boy. Prissy.
Yes,
Prissy.
You're welcome. Jake Gyllenhaal saved your life.
Mm-hmm.
And Fiona
Did he
was
survive
ratchet
everything?
as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no more ratchet than afterwards. I mean.
Fiona was in that movie too from Shameless.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Anyway, Day After Tomorrow, one of my favorite movies, even though it's bonkers. But
Better than 2012. For sure.
way better.
So, keep going back and back and back. And then we have Morales over here. Juan Gabriel Pareja. Because we always, like, one of the questions was from season 1, you know, they're like, we're not going to CDC, we're out of here. I got my family. I have to go take care of them. And it's like, we're always like, where are they? And a lot of times with Walking Dead, if you don't see them die, they're not dead.
I love that, actually.
Right?
That's something I love about Walking Dead.
And like, once the rumors were happening, it was like, this is a perfect time because you have this big group, and you know, it's almost kind of like an asteroid like revolving around like a planet. Eventually, it's going to crash into them. And I was so excited to see him come back. Even though it's a short-lived episode.
This is like an epic comeback.
But
this is so awesome.
But you can see how, you know, the past were like, what if that was Rick Grimes, who says, you know what, screw you guys, I'm taking my family away. Mm-hmm. And then they all end up dying, and he's just lost. And then Negan finds him, and they just kind of absorb him in. He's just like, I'm so broken, yeah, I'll join you. The same thing for him. It was just like, imagine starving out there. I mean, hell, I'd give myself
he had a baby.
Probably 4 hours of not eating before I joined Negan's group.
Yeah, Jay's just going to be like,
you got food? You got food?
Just start chopping legs off.
Oh, I'm game. Who am I killing for some food? Got some pizza rolls? All right, well, let's do this. But yeah, he's such a great guy too. He's also a voice actor. So if you play State of Decay, that just came out on Xbox One a few months ago.
He does a lot of voice acting.
Yeah, which is awesome. So I was telling him, I was like, I gotta play back through it now just to see if I hear his voice. So hopefully I'll hear him on there. But he's just like a normal guy, you know. He's got family and everything, and just like a lot of these actors, like I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're a Hollywood actor, everything must be great, and it's like they're just trying to find work too, you know. It's like
ain't no Beyonce, you know.
Right? Or no. I keep going back to Brad Pitt, but that might be out of most people's age range
now,
right?
Ooh.
Oh boy, is that like
we're old
dating ourselves? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But awesome person.
Yeah, he was super sweet. I regret not going to see Irony again.
That's one person I wish, because that guy, speaking of positivity, that man just
Irony
oozing with
like,
it. You just meet him and he gives you like,
babe.
gives you a hug, and it's like, what's going on? It's like
family.
Like
he's known you for years. Yeah. I bet he would still recognize us.
He's like, you look cool. You want the shirt off my back? I'll give you the shirt off my back right now. I was like, oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, a lot of great people.
Yeah.
A lot of great people.
So let's get some new people, some new blood in there. Short-lived, but new blood nonetheless.
Short-lived, one episode, but Alicia Witt, right?
Yeah, and that was like her episode as Paula. I mean,
This bitch was badass in Urban Legends when I was like 13. Okay, I was like, girl, she is an amazing actress. She is so fucking cool. And she has so many pictures. We had to choose this one. Like, how could you not choose any picture besides this? She's a super low-key person, though. Again, for her
boisterous personality
spectrum of like acting, she was just very like zen.
Yeah, she does do music. I have to check it out just to see I wonder if it's like, I don't know, maybe like Rilo Kiley or Enya-ish, or it's gotta be like
it's not like the Julie and just like
right. Like her character was so opposite of her, and like to compete with like people like Carol and Maggie, and
that was
like
an intense episode for her to be in, and she had game, man.
Yeah,
she had game.
Yeah,
she was
that was great. I love her. She was nice.
She did a great job, and yeah, she was super nice to us. She had like a poncho. Yeah, she was very chill.
Yeah, she was
very chill.
So the next one, new blood.
Okay.
I was so excited to see him actually come onto this show because he is a comic book character. We're talking about Avinash playing Sadiq, the Doctor.
I can't help but hate him a little bit.
It
Okay,
wasn't his fault.
I know it wasn't his fault.
It's the writer's fault.
Don't get me started.
The writers-
Like I said, this is not dissect.
They should have the writers like at a table, just like just shout, like put them behind like a glass screen and just throw food at them or something. Just be like, "You sons of bitches!"
Dear Scott Gimple. Anyway,
Yes, dear Scott Gimple.
I already have my letter to him. So
Soaked in blood.
Avi was amazing.
I believe this is his second Walker Stalker, but this is first
Atlanta.
one.
And Atlanta is like the home base. Like Atlanta is like the big palm. It's like,
Yeah.
this is your shit.
Yeah, like you can go to Chicago, you can go other places, but Atlanta's the shooting home of Walker Stalker.
Yeah.
So it's huge.
It's gigantor. So Avi, we happened to catch him when he didn't have anyone in line. There was a line before we left. We spent a lot of time with him, talking to him. We talked to him about the new showrunner and how awesome she is.
Oh, yeah.
And
Angela Kane is doing an amazing job.
with what she was given,
Yeah.
she is keeping me on my toes.
Yeah,
And I really appreciate it.
There's
She's
some
doing a
flaws,
great
but
job.
I love her honesty, her openness, just her personality. You know,
It's not combative.
right? It's not her versus the fans. You know, oh, I gotta hide this because of the fans. It's just like, oh, you asked that question, I'll give you the answer. If you don't want to know it,
She's
you
awesome.
should probably plug
She's
your ears
awesome.
because I'll tell
Not
you.
to digress from Avi, because Avi was really
Yes.
fucking cool.
And we did give him a Cliff Bar.
We gave him some sustenance.
Yep. So Avi, you owe us dinner.
Dear Avi, come find us.
Birmingham.
He was super cool,
Yeah.
and we had fun talking to him. So,
Yeah. I always.
even though he's basically the reason.
No. That was the Walker and the poor writing and direction.
Listen,
This is direction. Because
we won't go there.
I will real quick. So they needed a reason for
I don't have enough wine for this.
for Rick to
I'm
forgive
drinking yours.
Negan. So they're like, let's kill Carl so it'll be more impactful for Rick to forgive Negan. And then go and behold, Rick dies anyway.
I have a lot of feelings.
So who cares if she forgives him? Because, I mean, I just hate it because all the storylines you see now,
This is dissect stuff.
they're Carl's storylines in the comic books, and it breaks my heart.
Okay, well, you need to talk to James about that on dissect.
I will
okay?
break down.
Because Scott Gimple, you probably don't want to hear what I have to say about things, but
She's mean. All right, next up, going old school.
okay. Also, have to admit, I had reservations. I don't think trepidations was the first word to use in the last one. Reservations
Trepidations. It's a good word.
about meeting this person because I basically threw a party when she died.
A lot of people did. And we're talking about Lori, of course, Sarah Wayne, Callie's. Also a sweet person though.
Yeah.
Sometimes like
She had a giant line.
yeah. Well, she's known in everything from Prison
She's-
Break to
So gorge. Ob.
yeah, super skinny.
She's super skinny,
She has
super hot.
like 2 kids.
She's like a punk rock kid. Like, you
Yeah.
can tell she grew up in like the 90s.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I was-
she wore a
I
punk
was like,
rock
oh my God.
t-shirt. She was so cute. She was super nice.
Like definitely someone like, oh yeah, you're in our circle of friends, obviously.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. Like,
Um,
I was mad about her character, but I'm not mad about her life because she's an amazing actress, and
yeah.
I really enjoyed meeting her. She was nice
Me
to
too.
both of us.
Me too.
Um,
And glad we got a chance to. Just like
yeah,
I
we're
said,
so happy we got a chance to. That line was
she's been
intense.
dead for a minute now.
She's been dead for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, she don't even pretend to get her eyebrows done in that zombie apocalypse. So that's what I like about her. She's real.
All natural.
Like this. I can't put any makeup on my face today. Got a sunburn.
I'll put some on. 'Cause I'm here for you people. All right, the next one. Try to keep it in your pants.
Try to. It's not gonna happen.
John Barenthal was in the house.
My new boyfriend.
So he was there. His line was long. Worth the wait, though.
We did wait in line for like an hour. We almost divorced twice. It's fine.
Well, you can see why.
I stomped away with a meat stick.
I was like, thank God. It's just me and him. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
So they were trying to corral this line
It was
to
a
make
shit
sense.
show.
It was a shit show.
So I love the people that work there.
I love them
But
too.
goddamn,
Melody, we love you, girl.
Sometimes it's just like trying to herd cats. And,
It is like herding cats.
But it's a cat trying to herd cats. It's just like, oh.
So
Okay.
he had some ghetto ass rap playing, and like,
Oh, she had awesome music playing. So,
oh yeah, she had Sarah had old school hip hop playing.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone in her line was just like
Grooving
bopping
out.
a little bit, you know? That was awesome. Anyway, he had an intense line, obviously, because he's the Punisher and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But before he was the Punisher, he was Shane. So glad he made a comeback in this season. Oh my god, loved that scene.
That was crazy.
Loved that scene, especially because it was after I met him, so I was like, double love.
Yeah.
But he was very nice. Like, he was surprisingly nice. You expect him to kind of be a dick because he has so many people and
It
like.
was quiet, but yeah, nice
Well, at
though.
least he apologized for calling me Chelsea, so I'll
Yeah.
take it as
Yeah,
something
you
nice.
can come in wherever you want.
You can call me whatever you want. Is basically what I was saying, but. So we got our autograph. Obviously, this is the scene right before he shaves his head after he throws that dude under the bus. What's his name?
Kelsey chose the picture.
I chose the picture. I chose my picture. I chose my truth. Are we showing James' picture?
So that right after he threw
What was his name?
Otis.
Otis.
I mean, yeah, he shot
Not
him.
under the bus, but you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
not literally under the bus, but yeah. Otis is dead because of him. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, Otis wasn't getting back for that, and Carl would be dead. Maybe if Shane was alive and Rick was dead, maybe Lori and Carl would still be alive.
At this point in the series, I'm kind of questioning my entire reality.
But that's more for the dissecting the Walking Dead.
It's more for dissecting. We're crossing lines here.
All right.
We also
And
got
last.
Well, no, I thought. Do you want to do this one?
Oh yeah. So
James
we're
has
in
already
line.
seen it, right?
Yeah. So we're in line, and we weren't sure if we were gonna be able to get another signature for James this year. So we decided to go with the John Barenthal photo for him. This one I chose out because it's classy. It shows a little man cleavage, a little hair, a little muscular, but it's good.
Yeah, James, this is for you.
Yeah. But then
So
we went up ourselves.
wait. So the reason we got John Barenthal for James, it was because we didn't think we were going to be able to get into this next line.
Yes.
There is
And
a reason.
Not like John Barenthal's consolation prize or anything.
Not at all.
I mean, that's a great.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
I was like,
But
what
we were
shame.
like,
Yeah.
oh, we're not going to be able to get in this line.
Yeah.
So, and here's why. Because this person, among other people who are still living on The Walking Dead, they were only letting golds and platinums.
There are 3 lines that were there. There was the Daryl Dixon, the Negan, and the next one.
And they were only doing golds and platinums. And I was like, this is fucking...
They did not advertise that. I was a little pissed off about
They
that.
did not let anyone know about that, so we tweeted about that.
That's the first year that they did that.
This is the first year I've ever seen that. By some miraculous happy accident, we were able to get into this line, so we were able to get a signature.
Yep. And that's not to mention that there are quite a few big names that weren't there. Laura Cohen, Denai Guerrero, and of course
Andrew Lincoln. We're not there.
So those are the 3 biggest stars basically that weren't there. Well, I should say that Denai Guerrero was there, but she wasn't doing any signings. She did like 1 panel for the day, and that was about it. Maybe some photo ops, but
Remind me to mention Scott Wilson's thing too.
oh, we can talk about that now. So obviously,
Okay.
Scott Wilson passed away not too long before we went there. We did gratefully get a chance to meet him 2 years ago.
Yes.
What a lovely guy.
He was awesome.
They did have like a giant banner that was going to basically
They
the banner
had like a
behind him.
booth for him. But you just go up and sign his.
Sign it. And everyone who, like all the actors, everyone who met him, like he's just like calm, caring person.
He impacted their lives so much.
Yeah, it just like I think we met him. We talked about his wife and everything like that, and like and he loved going to these things just to meet everybody. He doesn't need to, and unfortunately,
Everyone missed him. Like you could just feel that weight.
we actually
went to a panel
Sarah
that
had
you
like the pin.
Yeah, Sarah had the pin.
Yeah.
You could feel that weight even in
Yeah.
what's his face's panel. What's his face? It's rude. Rude. Anyway, we'll continue with our signatures, the last one, and then we'll talk about the rest of the con. So We had the pleasure of meeting, finally getting into Melissa McBride's line.
Woo!
And she is just as you would expect her to be. Very reserved, but witty.
Yes.
If I had to say something about her, she's reserved and witty. And serene.
I think that's the best word for it, serene, yeah.
Serene. So she's very quiet, and we're just like chatting her ear off, and she's writing this note to us, which says, "Great seeing you in Atlanta. Thank you for meeting. Thank you for supporting Carol and The Walking Dead. Thank you for the smiles," which I didn't realize what she was writing because I was just jabbering her ear off. And then I looked down after she had signed and saw, "Thank you for the smiles." And I just thought it was so nice,
yeah.
you know.
But not only our message, though.
Yeah.
A little personal message for James.
So we told her about James and his struggles getting to Walking Dead.
Third year now, so this is a third year couldn't make it. This year was because his brother decided to get married on the weekend of Walker Stalker.
I mean, if you know your brother.
So we told her about that, and we told her the backstory, and she signs it. No more excuses. James. So Carol says it. You know you're in trouble.
And she just was so... And I'm like, there's hundreds of people trying to meet you right now. There's thousands of people at this con, and you are just like, I can't even be as steady as I feel like you are. Like, serene is the word I would use to describe her.
She's been around for on the block a while. She's doing...
Don't fuck with her, though. She fuck you up.
Right. There's so many Carol cosplays there, too. That was fun.
Oh, yes.
You know what's
so
great?
many Carol cosplays.
You know what's great is seeing, like the middle-aged women that come cosplayed, like, as Carol there. And it's like, this is, like, their character. Like, this is, like, someone they can relate to. You know, it's not like a muscle-bound dude. It's like, this is a badass.
Badass bitch, man.
Yeah, it's like they're like, I want to aspire to her, and it's like it gives someone a reason to watch the show because like they may not have had a character like that before, which is awesome.
That's what I said to her. I actually said like, you know, how your character has inspired women.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So
yeah,
not that, I mean, not that she
it.
responded to it. She was just very level.
Chill, yeah.
Wish I could be that in my life.
I think might have to because I think like 20 minutes before we got up there, like one group came up there and she like they saw like a sad story of something.
Oh,
and like she was crying and they were all crying.
She was crying and
you started crying a little bit.
I was crying. Everyone, I don't know what's happening.
Like, oh my god.
So
maybe she's just trying to recover back from that. But
she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were
very happy to meet her.
Yeah, and
two people that we did meet that we didn't get a
censor. Yes. So just a quick shout out. We get a chance to meet some other characters who died. One from Fear the Walking Dead, one from Walking Dead. Remember from Tyrese's original group there coming in. Daniel Thomas May, who played Alan. Also another great person to talk to. And it's like
he chatted with us for a while, like about D&D and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some of his college friends were getting into it, but he didn't get into it. But some of his friends are now trying to get him into it. But it's like,
yeah.
But it's like, oh man, that's like, oh, we should get him on there. Maybe we should reach out to him again. But you know, great people.
We'll at him.
Yeah, we should.
We'll at him.
And of course, sorry, it wasn't for the Walking Dead. No, you're both Walking Dead characters.
Both Walking Dead characters.
And Colin McAuliffe.
So wait, did he die? We don't know where he is, right?
True.
He might be with Maggie.
Yeah. So Alden, which is kind of sad because, so in the books he does develop into a love interest of Maggie, but since Maggie's status right on the show is in hiatus due to Lauren Cohen having other shows going on, and due to the management of the show in general is kind of toying with her and her money, just pay the girl. She's fucking amazing actress, and she's a big star in the comics. Don't fuck with her. Anyway, it's too late now, so hopefully, I don't know what this is like. Hopefully, her shows don't do well. She comes back, or hopefully her shows do well.
No, I wish the best for her.
Yeah, the best as like her as a person. Obviously, that comes before any character in the show.
We didn't get to meet her either.
But you know, it's kind of bittersweet for him because I'm sure coming into this, he's seen like the comic book possibly as a reference.
This is who I'm gonna be, and then he's like, oh, thanks, Scott.
Yeah, so it's open ended. So hopefully we'll figure out where he's at, and hopefully get some more screen time because he's a good person.
Yeah, he's
great
pretty
actor.
cool.
Yeah, and
It's cool to meet him.
character has some backstory. Obviously, as a savior who turned good.
Turned not savior.
Not shitty. Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
Who turned Hilltop? I don't know.
yeah. So that's the people we met. We also did Michael Rooker.
So we went to
panel.
Michael Rooker's panel.
That
we
was
didn't
fun.
do a lot of
That
panels
was so
this
fun.
year.
Yeah, that was so fun. He's such a crazy guy. Oh my god! Like, so he just like walked up around everybody and was like, "What was the question?" He just walked amongst the people. It's like, "Raise your hand. I'll sit down next to you, and then you tell me your question. I'll answer right here." Nothing like sitting on the stage and like this Q&A from some random person. It's him just walking around, just talking to people. It's crazy. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was kind of chaotic, but
Yeah.
I expect that.
But that's
from
him. Yeah. He's such a cool guy.
Yeah, he was awesome. But yeah, that was a fun time. So
that's kind of our character. Now let's wrap it up and let's talk about our overall general impressions about everything. A little different this year because we have friends that came down with us, so it wasn't just about us. It was also trying to, help them out and, make sure they're having fun. I think that was a little different, but it was still the great people, obviously, our friends are. But,
yeah, they're most laid back people we know. So
overall and all, like, it starts to lose its glitter and
luster.
glam. Yeah, it's luster.
So I think that's just a combination of bad circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
So if we came into this deal-eyed, like this was our first one, we probably would have had a lot more positive feelings about it. Because this is our third one, because we've had such amazing experiences before, and because we've just been really disillusioned by the track that this show has taken, I think that the whole thing was just kind of like every little negative was like that much more magnified. We've never experienced that only gold and platinum are allowed to get in line. Like, even get in line.
Yeah.
We've never experienced that before. So that was huge to me. That is a first. Especially considering that there weren't even, obviously Daryl Dixon. Come on, guys. All right. It's Daryl Dixon.
Like, they had 2 booths for him. And, they actually had it, curtained off so you couldn't even see him. Or
so
Jeffrey
you couldn't
D.
even
Morgan.
see him or the lines.
Yeah.
Either him or Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Yeah.
And then they had a separate booth for more lines. And it was only gold and platinum.
I also felt like there were too many VIPs sold, too.
I do feel like there were too many VIPs sold.
You weren't getting...
Where VIP
your
doesn't
money's
become
worth.
VIP anymore.
Yeah.
So, the Gen ads are, getting in before you were, if you were in the VIP.
I can't imagine being general admission, though. If VIP are getting, shit
But
on...
I have to say...
general admission is just oh...
I have to say, even with the changes from the last 3 years, the volunteer staff, or not volunteer, I guess they're getting paid. I don't know what they're getting paid. But the staff remained the same quality.
Yeah, they're good people.
So they remained patient. They remained calm. They remained they were communicating with each other. So I have to say, I can't shit on the staff at all. They did a great job. They've always done a great job. That has not changed. However, I am a little disappointed with some of the things that went down this year. VIP doesn't mean as much as it used to.
Yeah.
But Halloween party was still a good time.
Yeah. Halloween was great. It usually is.
And we still had a great time.
Booths were great, too. All the selling, the merchants and everything was...
Oh,
You buy
yeah,
some
that was
fun
really
stuff.
fun. They had a lot of fun stuff
yep.
going on.
Yeah, I felt like it was good. It wasn't great like our past years. Just because, like we were saying, it's the general admission our first year was so exciting to actually know you can meet people VIP. It was great the second year because, oh my God, we're meeting everybody we want to. And then this year it was we're still meeting some amazing people, but it's, you're almost going to expecting that now.
Yeah.
And then to have some expectations dwindled because of, choices by the organization that's running this feels a little disheartening. It's a showrunner. of Walking Dead, but it's a showrunner for Walker Stalker, and it's like, I would have done it that way.
It's still a great experience.
Yes.
If you love the show,
If you have never gone, go.
if you've never gone, you need to go.
Get VIP.
Just see what this is like.
Wait until it's on sale.
Wait till
And
the-
if you don't get it, then get general admission for free, basically, because that's how much you'll be paying towards the end of it.
Yeah.
You never pay full price.
But we still had a great time. I had a great weekend in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
We love Atlanta. Even if you are like, oh, this Walker Stalker's not for me, I paid minimum price for general admission.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many other things to go do in Atlanta
Yeah.
too, you know. So we went to 88 at some good restaurants. I can't
Yeah.
remember the name of that one restaurant, the steakhouse. Oh, so good. We'll get you the name of that. It was so
expensive.
good. It was expensive, but it was so good.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of other things to do in Atlanta too. And there goes. Not saying you should go there. You know, obviously there's other Walker Stalkers around. I can't speak to those because I have never been to those. But we still had an amazing time. We're still thinking about going back next year. That'll be year 4.
If James goes, then we will go. But
Yeah.
And just to remind you guys, obviously some surviving tips. Bring water. Bring water with you. Wear
Bring
comfortable
snacks.
shoes. Bring snacks.
So we had a backpack. So they check. Okay, yes.
They open up the backpack, but
Good
you know,
points to bring up.
it's not like a deep search. So
Yeah.
bring water, bring snacks, wear comfortable shoes. If you're in drink, you can probably bring your own booze in there, so you don't do like empty the container or anything like that. Just keep it coy. Obviously, don't bring a giant bottle of vodka because they'll see that. Prepare to wait.
Prepare to wait. So that means be as comfortable as possible.
Yeah.
I saw some people with like some fold up chairs.
Yeah, that's interesting. Even if the portable chair stands, or even something you can like the little pod thing you sit down on. That could be interesting.
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, definitely stay hydrated. I think
Bring
that's the most
money,
important.
but be careful, obviously, because you know, we walk around with $1,000. But
Bring cash, because
ATM inside. Oh, everything's cash in there.
Everything's cash.
ATM inside will charge you like
$5.
$5 per
$100.
$100 versus getting it for free from your own bank. It does add up. But be careful, obviously, because you're carrying a couple $100 in Atlanta at night, possibly. So be safe with that.
Atlanta's pretty safe though. It's pretty well lit, but you always want to.
Don't wander.
Yeah.
Eat. Keep hydrating. Don't do too many shots and black out at the Halloween party.
That wasn't this year though. That didn't happen to me this year.
Yeah, anyway. Have fun. Obviously, that's the most best advice there. Bring some people who love Walking Dead and you'll love it. Meet the people you want to meet. Wait for everything to go
Meet
on
other
sale.
fans.
Bring
Meet other fans.
snacks, water, comfortable shoes. Bring it was pretty warmish.
Bring
I think.
ibuprofen.
Bring ibuprofen. If bring a kind of medicine, bring medicine in there too. Obviously, antihistamines or
Oh yeah, if you're allergic to stiff.
decongestants and stuff like that. Yeah.
Pepto, because the food they have isn't great quality.
There you go. Yeah, just enjoy it. Get in those lines. Even if you wait 2 hours to meet your favorite actor, it's worth it. I mean,
It
why
is.
not?
Why else are you there?
Yeah, right. What's he gonna do?
Chat with some other people. Talk
Yeah,
about
meet
your
some
love
people.
for Walking Dead.
Do
met
cosplay if you want.
We didn't meet this girl, but we saw this girl that had like ridiculous tattoos all over her legs of
like
Walking
full,
Dead.
Yeah, full layout on her leg of Walking Dead.
But she clearly loved it.
Absolutely.
So those are the kind of people you also want to engage with.
Yeah.
You never know what that's going to turn into. Engage with the staff. Like we engaged with a staff member. We've seen her after.
Don't yell at the staff. Just be cheerful. Like they're working as best they
Seriously,
can.
they're working so hard, and people yelling at them doesn't help them.
Yeah.
So, be kind to the staff. They are amazing.
But I mean, if you guys have any questions, let us know. We'll give you tips and tricks and everything. Hopefully, we covered everything. I mean, we just want to really talk about everyone we got a chance to meet and encourage you guys to go and meet them. They're great people, And overall, it was a good experience. I think next year probably similar. It's still too soon to tell details. We might do a preview or something like that closer to the date. But stay tuned and watch out for James and I dissecting The Walking Dead coming up towards
After
the
the
mid-season
mid-season.
finale. Yep.
Watch out for me and some more makeup.
There you go. And watch out for both of us doing some Dungeons and Dragons.
Maybe.
No, something
Or
like that.
tabletops?
Something. Yeah.
Who knows?
Whatever.
Holidays are getting crazy, so
Yep.
we'll post when we're gonna play or
Yep.
when we're gonna be doing a show. So
Let's come hang out. Have fun. And of course, have a happy holiday coming up, Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with friends and family. We are. And hopefully we see you guys sometime soon. Bye.
Bye.